Hi students, welcome to Grade 8 chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss the continuation of synthetic fibers. Last class we have discussed that different types of synthetic fibers. In last class we have discussed about rayon and nylon. What are the properties, what are the characteristics, and which are the different uses or applications of these two synthetic fibers. Today we are going to continue that synthetic fiber, and today we will discuss about two more synthetic fibers, which are polyester and second one is acrylic. Listen, first one is polyester and second one is acrylic. What do you mean by polyester? Listen, the name itself says that it's a polymer, polyester. And what are the specialities and what are the characteristics and where you will find their applications? Let's get started. First one is polyester. What do you mean by polyester? Look at the term polyester. Listen, we can say that the monomer present in polyester is ester. Which one? Ester. So the ester is considered as the monomer present in polyester. And what are the specialities of polyester? Listen, did you heard about the term polyester in your day-to-day life? Yes, we know that we use polyester for different purposes such as dress materials and other kind of applications. Polyesters, you will find other kind of applications for polyesters. So in polyester, ester is considered as the monomer in polyester. Listen, ester, where you will find ester? There is a speciality for ester. Actually, esters are having fruity smell. Esters are having fruity smell. Listen, in chemistry laboratory, you can prepare esters and those esters will have fruity smell. Listen one thing, remember one thing, these esters are used to make jam, squash or other type of juices, mango juices or pineapple juices. They add in factories while they are making these juices, or if they are making juices like different brands are over there. During the preparation, they add esters to it to get fruity smell. If you are changing the quality of ester, you will get different smelled juices. Like if you want to make mango juice, you can change the nature of ester, you will get the smell of mango juice. If you want to make pineapple juice, just change the quality of ester, you will get pineapple juice. So in a nutshell, we can say that these esters are having fruity smell. If you are connecting different types of esters, not different types of esters, if you are connecting different esters like a chain, what you will get? You will get polyester. So polyester it's a polymer which is having ester as monomers. And what is the speciality of ester? Listen, where you are using these esters. Esters are, this main speciality of ester is they won't get wrinkled. Listen, remember that thing, they won't get wrinkled, and it is easy to maintain and it is easy to wash. These are the main important points of polyester. What is the first thing? They'll not get wrinkled, and next one is they are easy to maintain. And what are the different types of esters? Listen, actually esters we'll use normal esters for preparing fabrics. In some cases, we will mix these esters with other type of things, other type of fibers. For example, as I told you, polyesters, in some situations we use normal or pure polyesters, but in some other cases we mixes polyesters with other type of natural fibers. For example, we'll consider polycoat. Okay, polycoat, it's a type of polymer, it's a type of mixture where we'll mix polyester with cotton. Listen, as I told you, in some situations we use normal or pure polyesters, but there are some situations where we mixes polyester with cotton. It is known as polycoat. And second combination is polywool. Listen, polywool. What is the speciality of polywool? Here you are mixing polyester with wool, which is a naturally natural fiber. Here polyester is an example for synthetic fiber. One more example is there, terrycoat. What is this? Terrycoat. Terrycoat, listen, terrycoat is a mixture of terylene. It is a mixture of terylene with cotton. Listen, you will be wondering, what do you mean by terylene? It's a type of polyester that we are going to discuss. So there are three combinations where we use polyester. When we mixes polyester with cotton, it is known as polycoat, and why we are mixing polyester with wool, it is known as polywool. And the last one is when we mixes terylene with cotton, it is known as terrycoat. And remember, terylene is an example for polyester. Listen, properties of polyester is discussed, and how we can classify polyester. Polyesters can be classified into two. How many classifications are there for polyester? There are two classifications for polyester. Polyesters can be classified into two. First one is terylene. Second one is PET. Full form of PET is polyethylene terephthalate. Listen, in examination you will be asked what is the full form of PET. So remember, polyethylene terephthalate. Listen, there are two classifications for polyesters. One is terylene and second one is PET. Now we will discuss about terylene. What is the speciality of terylene? It's a type of polyester which can be converted into different fabrics. It is used for the preparation of different fabrics such as dresses, other type of fabrics. You will find the application of terylene. And PET, polyethylene terephthalate. What is the use of PET? You will find the application of PET in different area such as bottles. Listen, you will find the applications of PET in bottles, other utensils, and especially films, for making films, wires, and other useful products. Listen, to make animal food containers, we use PET, and especially for bottles, preparations of bottle films, we use the applications of PET. And the next one is polyester is over. Next one is acrylic. Which is the next one? The next one is acrylic. What is the speciality of acrylic? Acrylic is little bit different. It is little bit special. Why it is special? Remember, what was the speciality of rayon and nylon? Rayon it is also known as artificial silk. Why? Because its properties were similar to silk. That is why rayon known as artificial silk. Listen, acrylic. What is the speciality of acrylic? Its properties are similar to wool. That is why it is known as artificial. It is known as artificial wool. So which synthetic fiber is known as artificial wool? That is acrylic. And second thing is, if we compare normal wool with acrylic, which one will be the best? Listen, normal wools are highly expensive. Why? Because there are many problems or many risks to get natural wool. We have to take that from animals and we have to convert that into smaller fibers, then we have to make that into fabric. But here these acrylics are artificial wools. They are prepared in factories or laboratories and they are easy to make. And these artificial wools find different applications, or acrylic find different applications in making sweaters, clothes, which is used in places where during winters we use different type of clothes, right? Those clothes are made out of, normally it is made out of natural wool, but we'll get, if those items are made out of artificial wool or acrylic, that will be cheaper. Okay, so today we have discussed about two type of synthetic fibers. They are polyesters and acrylic. Remember, in polyesters we have discussed about polymer and monomer. What was the monomer present in polyester? That was ester. And do you remember what was the speciality of ester? It was having fruity smell. And these polyesters classified into two, which are the terylene and PET. Later we have discussed what do you mean by acrylic. Okay, acrylic, what is the speciality of acrylic? It is also known as artificial wool. So next topic is, what are the properties, what are the specialities or advantages of synthetic fiber? Listen, synthetic fibers are having many speciality, especially they are cheaper than natural fibers. Listen, these synthetic fibers are cheaper because it is prepared in laboratory or factories. So they are cheaper than natural fibers. The second speciality is they are stronger than natural fiber. Listen, while we were discussing nylon, I told you that they are stronger than normal fibers. And then third property or third advantages is it is more durable than natural fiber. It will last long. And next one is they will dry up in less time. The main and important point or important advantages is it is easy to maintain. And if you are considering the drawbacks of synthetic fiber, you will find many drawbacks in the case of synthetic fiber. The first thing is it will catch fire easily. Listen, if someone is working in kitchen by wearing any clothing made out of synthetic fiber, listen, synthetic fiber will catch fire easily if you compare that with normal or natural fibers. If you are wearing a cotton shirt, if you are wearing a silk shirt, if you are wearing a shirt made out of wool, listen, at that time the risk is lesser. But if you are wearing a dress material made out of synthetic fiber, there is high risk. Why? The first drawback, that is the first drawback. What is the first drawback? It will catch fire easily. Second and important thing is you can't iron that synthetic fibers. Imagine you are wearing a dress made out of rayon. Listen, rayon is an example for synthetic fiber. If you are ironing that, it will melt. Listen, while you are ironing dresses made out of rayon, that will melt. But you will not find this problem while you are ironing dresses or shirts made out of cotton. Listen, these are the main problems. And the third thing is, listen, if you are wearing a dress made out of synthetic fiber during summer, listen, those dresses made out of synthetic fibers, they will not absorb sweat. Listen, during summer we know that you will be sweating a lot, right? So you will be sweating a lot. If you are wearing synthetic fibers, they will not absorb your sweat. So it's a problem, right? So that is the third problem, disadvantages or drawback of synthetic fiber. Listen, you can rectify this problem, you can overcome this problem by wearing natural fibers. Listen, so far we have discussed about different properties and specialities of synthetic fibers, but it is having advantages. At the same time, it is having disadvantages like natural fiber. Okay, so keep these things in your mind. Properties of acrylic, polyester, and specialities we have discussed. Synthetic acrylics are known as artificial wool. Keep that things in your mind. What are the advantages of synthetic fiber and what are the disadvantages or drawbacks? In next class we will start the next topic, that is plastic. Okay, bye.